Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today we're gonna be having a look at this tablet here. Oh, you can see the camera in the tablet. That wasn't this tablet my friend and mechanic has bought, and I've borrowed it to make this video. So it's kind of, this video is sponsored by Jackpot Auto, but yeah. Jackpot Auto does car repair like any other car shop, and they have these little things, the computer things that you hook up to your car, and you can kind of get all of the errors out of the car. If the engine has done something weird and stuff like that, well, there's a computer inside the car that will store that data, and with a little box like that and a computer, you're able to get those error codes out, and maybe cylinder number whatsoever is malfunctioning and you need to replace a spark plug, or I have no idea, I'm not a mechanic. But for that machine, my mechanic always have problems with getting that up and running, and I suggested that instead of them having a Bluetooth thingy in the office and using that machine out there, what about getting a Windows tablet? That way they will be able to sit in the car next to the box and read out the error codes on this tablet. I picked this up at my mechanics when it arrived from China. I did try and ask the Chinese company where we bought this if they wanted to do if they wanted me to do a review video. I don't think they got the message, they didn't understand it. They wanted me to review some other stuff, might still do that. So the links in the description are for Amazon if you find this useful in any way. If you don't find it useful in any way, you should not get this device. But I actually brought it home from my mechanic and I did an unboxing video on it until the camera ran dry of power, and someone had forgotten the power cord to charge the battery. Guess who? Yeah. So we're gonna go to that now. Here is the package, and my good buddy who watches these videos, so I better not say anything bad, he ripped this open to see if it was good, and he left a note for me. To Morten, remember the batteries at the bathroom? I forgot those. Okay. So let's get this out of here. It's wrapped in this air plastic thing. I think this is very cool. It's kind of wrapping. It's ingenious to use air in that way for wrapping the packages. Here is the box, and as I said, this is an EZpad, and it's a Chinese brand, I'm sure. www.jumper.com.cn, China. So on the back, just Jumper. On the side, on here, oh, here are some specs or something, most of which I cannot read, but it does say that this is the EZpad 6. It has the processor Z8350. It has 4 GB of DDR3L RAM and 64 GB of eMMC storage. And I'm guessing that the screen is 11.6 inches, and it comes with Windows 10, or it's meant for Windows 10. I think it's installed with Windows 10. I'm not sure if the license is really included. Sometimes they aren't. So let's get in here. Oh, this is always fun. It comes with an American plug. Okay. Rather weird one. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen anything made like this before. It's 5 volts, 3 amps. So, okay. I do happen to have one of these converters, so that's not a problem. So let's see the tablet itself. The tablet is here. There is some more material here. we have some Windows 10-ish. Important note, Windows 10. And that's about what I can... Oh, Windows Update. Okay, I'm running into a bit of trouble already here. User manual. Oh. And a quality label. Okay. Mainly in Chinese. Oh, there is some English stuff here as well. So, okay. Let's see the tablet. That's really what's interesting here. So, it has the Windows logo down here. A nice big screen actually. It's not the thinnest, so there is something in there. But it's not expensive either, so it's kind of cool. So what do we have? We have an SD card slot. We have a, I'm guessing, charger plug. Let's see if the charger will plug in there. Yep, that would be the charger plug. Headphone jack, micro USB there, and this is display out. On the bottom there is for the docking keyboard that you can get for this. You can kind of get a keyboard and it will look very much like a laptop when you do that. Just a bit smaller than a normal laptop. Very nice. Not heavy at all. And there is there's a power on button, and there is a plus minus for the amount of sound that comes out of this. I wonder if this is charged at all. So let's try and turn it on. Anything? Nothing at all? Oh, there it is. Jumper. And a little Windows turny thing. This might take a little... Oh, and then it's there. Okay. This is awesome. And a bing, we have a 57.2 gigabyte hard drive, 48 gigabyte available storage on the device. If that's not enough, well, you have to go and put in something in the SD card slot, and you can use that storage as well. I don't know if there is this micro USB thing. I don't know if anything is available to put in the micro USB port that would also add storage. You could of course put a converter and a USB stick, but I haven't seen USB sticks available as a micro USB stick yet. I'm wondering if this comes with a lot of pre-installed stuff. Don't normally like that a lot, but it looks rather clean. Okay, I have been playing just a little bit with this, but I haven't connected it to the internet yet, but I thought that we could just check what this is. So here we have a Windows 10 machine, and it's Windows 10 Home, and it, well, they have put their logo on here, which is always a good thing when the brands actually do show who they are. Manufacturer, Jumper, model, and this is the EZpad. The processor is the Intel Atom TM trademark X5 Z8350 CPU. It runs at 1.44 gigahertz, and there is 4 gigabytes of RAM. Operating system 64 bits. Awesome. Touchpad, yep, it moves, so that's good. They have given it a name, and it says down here that Windows is activated. So maybe it does come with a license. That is also nice. You can turn this around. If you turn it around, it will pop up like that. And you can move this window. Sometimes you can move the window. Yeah, there we are. Move the windows around with your finger. I like that. Also, we can see the performance here. Here are the 4 cores. So when we do something,
It always kind of works the second time I do it. So when we move this around, we should be able to see that the processor is doing something. Yeah, it's peaking on at least some of the processors. So yeah, so that is kind of cool. Get that away. And it does also come with a camera. There is a little tiny camera there, so we can activate the camera, and the the camera can see the camera. It's pretty dark down here in my creepy basement, so I'm sure this camera is way better in lighting conditions. You can kind of see me here next to the big camera. So hi.
And that was about the time where I ran out of power on the camera. After I stopped filming, something dropped out of the box. It seems this was the power supply. It did actually come with this converter. This converter was laying in the box and dropped out, and I was able to put this on here, and it works very well. So I have charged up the tablet, and it charges right away, no problem whatsoever. So it's awesome, no problem there. I had some issues with Bluetooth on the device. The Bluetooth driver was not installed on this. I actually went ahead and got that up and running. There are the Bluetooth up and running. It turned out to be a Realtek Bluetooth driver that is on here, probably also a Realtek wireless network card. I had to mingle around a little bit to find the drivers for it, but when I did so, and it turned out that Realtek only had that one driver, so only one, so I could only install that, and that worked perfectly. Also, I have Windows updated this. That took forever. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be very happy with this tablet, especially being able to be so mobile with this tablet and just taking it into the car and starting up the program. I'll have to go install that program at my mechanics. I needed the Bluetooth working on this tablet because that's the way it communicates with that thingy that you put in the car that communicates with the car. So there is also an option to go with USB connection, but as this is a micro USB, well, you would need a converter for that. I think I missed. I didn't tell you that there was a green LED that shows when the tablet is on. So there's that too. I think it's really cool. I have been thinking about if maybe I need one of those as well. Sometimes it's a bit slow actually turning the picture around. I'm not sure when it's slow, but sometimes it just doesn't do anything. So another little thing that I noticed was that this little Windows icon down here, if I press that, it's the Windows button. They have put that on the screen. I found that by accident when I was laying flat on my back updating the Windows on this. Just happened to touch that and wondered why that menu popped up. So yeah, there's that. I can see more uses for this. I was actually thinking about getting one of these to put in my data center, to put next to the rack. So I would like have a computer on the rack. I would only need to connect it to power, and then I would be able to do remote desktop from the tablet and to the different servers and to virtual servers out there. I thought that maybe that would be a good suggestion for a practical server data center use for this. Thinking about this, it costs just under $200. There are different versions available, differently spec'd. I went for this one for my good mechanics because of the CPU, that 4-core Z5X3350, which is a rather good CPU for the money, and 4 gigs of RAM and 60, how much space was this anyway? And 64 gigabytes of storage on here. Awesome. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again. Join me over at Twitter, please. And have a really nice day. Bye bye.